Hey guys, it's camvant here with another war victory. This is number 115 for us. I'm just gonna go here through really quickly, featuring just only I think about 3 attacks here. I'm gonna start off with Franz. I think he's got the best replay here. If you see 3 minutes and 26 seconds or so, I think is what it said when it started. He comes in here with an incredible attack. You can see it's a pretty heavy base with having the max wizard towers, max crossbows, max archer tower. It's pretty maxed out base except for walls. But the guy's got a pretty good base design for having weaker walls. You can see right there, Franz did a pretty standard kill squad, right? You know, with the poisons, then send like 3 or 4 wizards or so, and I think the dragon got one of the wizards in here. But one of the things that's really interesting about this attack is, you know, just this base design having to go around on the outside. But you can see the wall breakers destroyed the walls, and as soon as he sent in those wall breakers, you can see the giants got in there, got the jump in, rage down, and the cores, pretty much those giants are going to be working on those the crossbows, while everything else on the outside is pretty much traveling around. He's got his queen slowly behind his golems. Everything's working out according to plan for him, and then it's just kind of a matter of troop strength. Now his golems are 4. He had level 5 hogs. His queen's only 17. He's not using his king. It's on upgrade right now, but you can see the witches are pretty handy on this one. I think Franz has it right with using the 2 witches, a wizard, and 2 barbs in the clan castle. There's the double bomb for the last golem. It's just the queen left. You can see it's coming right down here to the very end of the raid. The queens, I mean, look at this. I mean, this could have been a very high 1-star, but luckily it wasn't, and Franz executed this according to exactly his plan. You know, you have to destroy the outside like that. He got that core down, which was very vital in this raid. The queen gets that town hall right there. Boom, there you go. There's the clan castle, and he did that one in about 3 minutes and about 26 seconds or so. So really great job there on Franz. I think that's going to be pretty much the attack of this war. That was really awesome to see. Robert was reserving his attacks. As you can see, Robert is our number 1 player, Franz is our number 2. Gurney was helping us work out on some bases, so we didn't have to like try to repeat them. But then Robert's kind of coming in here with the real overpowering, you know, a Town Hall 10 taking out a Town Hall 9 type deal. You can see on this base it is a very compact base, so we can see we're very hog heavy, which totally makes sense for a super compact base like this, where you know the traps, you don't see any double big bombs or anything like that. So he's going to send in some giants here, but what I really want to feature is the kill squad here. I think this is the best way to really do it. He takes out that lure, gets the archer out, brings it out a little bit further, drops that poison down, right? There you go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds or so. The wizards died, dragons left, sends in a barb for a distraction, 3 wizards, and another barb to place down, and that takes out the dragon. That's probably the best way that I've ever seen a kill squad happen, and I'm going to try doing that for future raids as well. Giants come in, jumps in and rages out, just to get that early set of defenses, and then you just go mass hogs on this base. I mean, why not? Might as well get your stuff just pushed in and just get owned by these hogs. I mean, it's pretty nasty. You can see his heals are always well placed ahead of the hogs so that they run into it and get healed back up. And then you can see a couple spring traps here and there, take some hogs out, but what do you expect? That's expected of a hog raid. And then everything else right here, I'm just going to speed it up, is all just clean up like that. So really great job there, Robert Lindsay, on that base 4 in the series. So now, after that one, I do want to feature Heat's raid here. This is a Town Hall 9 base, and we traditionally don't use, whoops, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one that I wanted to do. Was it? Maybe it was that one. I think it was that one. Yep, it is. So because the air defense on the top and bottom of the base, we decided, you know, we typically don't do this one, but you could zap that air defense, send in like a group of hogs to take out this air defense, hopefully this archer tower at the bottom, but instead they go cannon side. Oh well, no big deal. And then hogs over here, and they go to that archer tower. Okay, that's good. Now he doesn't really pull out the kill squad or anything for like the clan castle, which is fine, but you see right there at the very bottom here of the raid, you can see all the dragons just stacked up on that gold mine. That's why you really need to create that funnel first. Take your time, make sure that that's going to be taken care of, because what we originally wanted to do was take these dragons and then have them go in and get that last air defense, and the rest of it probably would have been a lot better, but boom, that last dragon right there that's by the air defense is taken out. Everything else is on the outside. Now you got that V that happens, you know, where your troops aren't funneled. So I think that's the only thing that you probably really messed up. I mean, we don't typically do this where we dragon raid, but you can see all the storages are on the outside of the base here. It just seemed like a base that could have gone better, but unfortunately he ended up getting rocked with only a 2-star and a 74%. It's not bad. It's a solid 2-star. In this war, it didn't really matter because we were able to free up a bunch of attacks for our top guys to bully the lower ones. Everything else pretty much, you know, like here's another one Rob's just owning at the end. This was a last-second attack. We already knew that we won the war, even if we tied with percentage, so we just kind of dominated. But here we go, like Chris, you know, standard 2 lightning quake. Here comes really fast, you know, zap that one out, and then kind of just goes around here, places his dragons, and he's doing a little bit better job with waiting for his time. But the dragons should always start on the outside and then kind of come in. But it didn't matter in this case. His loons were a little bit late, and it was also kind of like too far ahead. I think the rage could have been back further to help the loons get there quicker. But either way, his last loon survived there, and the rest of the race just a bunch of cleanup. Kind of took a little bit long on the dragon deployment, but not terrible. I mean, that was a 4-time speed. So I mean, that's pretty much how you do standard Town Hall 8 stuff rating. But those are mainly the 3 or 4 attacks I really wanted to show. Franz was attempting a 2-star on this base 10. I'm sorry, this Town Hall 10 base 1, and didn't quite work out for him, but it almost did. He got the lure down. You see that there he goes with the distraction and the wizards. Just a great pull. It's a great pull. I think he went kind of wizard heavy on this one, and then the giants come in. They get. I'm gonna slow it down here really quick. They get to the core. They're starting to, you know, take that the Inferno Tower damage. The queen, this is pretty intense. The queen's like, if you had watched the queen earlier, she was low on health. She cloaked out of that cannon's view, and then that queen that was then distracted by some troops over on the right side of the core, and then eventually killed those, and then while taking Tesla damage and such, was eventually able to take out the Town Hall. Pretty epic there. Just unfortunate it didn't go a little bit quicker in order for some other troops to stay alive, and it was a close attempt for a 50%. The Town Hall just kind of, if he got the Town Hall down a little bit sooner, would have worked out a lot better. So there you go. I lied. I actually gave you guys about 5 replays or so. So that's pretty much it for War 115. If you guys like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Take care.